closer. Come on, man, go!
Today, we're counting down the top 10 best movies about the Iraq War. These films show everything: the chaos of combat, the tough choices soldiers face, and the emotional toll of war on both the battlefield and back home. Whether you love action-packed war dramas or deep, emotional stories, these movies will give you a real sense of what it was like during the Iraq War.
Inbound! Find cover! You're getting closer! Come on, man, go!
Our number 10 countdown is War Dogs, a 2016 film based on a true story about two young Americans who got caught up in the crazy world of arms dealing during the Iraq War. In 2005, David Pacuz, a massage therapist, reconnects with his friend Ephraim DeVerley, who runs a small arms company. They start bidding on U.S. military contracts ignored by bigger companies, making millions supplying weapons during the Iraq War. Their biggest deal? 100 million rounds of AK-47 ammo. They get the shipment from an Albanian dealer, but most of it is illegal Chinese-made rounds. Ephraim repackages it. David gets kidnapped in Albania, and the operation spirals out of control. Back home, David quits, exposes the illegal dealings, and cooperates with the FBI. Ephraim goes to prison, and David serves house arrest, leaving the story with tough questions about money, war, and morality. War Dogs is wild, shocking, and shows how two ordinary guys got caught in the dangerous business of war. Our number 9 countdown is Taking Chance, a 2009 drama that's quiet, moving, and incredibly respectful. It's based on a true story, and honestly, it's one of those movies that hits you right in the heart. The story follows Lieutenant Colonel Michael Strobel, played by Kevin Bacon. He's a Marine who volunteers to escort the body of a fallen soldier, Chance Phelps, back home to Wyoming after he was killed in Iraq. Now, this might sound simple, but the movie isn't about action. It's about honor, respect, and the weight of loss. As Strobel travels with Phelps' body, he witnesses the military rituals and the care that goes into bringing a soldier home. Every small detail matters, from the way the body is handled to the way he's saluted by fellow soldiers. Along the way, Strobel also meets people in airports, towns, and families who have lost their own loved ones, and you start to see just how personal and emotional the cost of war really is. What makes Taking Chance so powerful is how it shows the human side of military service. There's no fighting, no explosions, but every scene carries deep emotion. Kevin Bacon's performance is quiet but unforgettable. You feel his respect, his grief, and his sense of duty. Our number 8 countdown is Battle for Haditha. This is a gritty war drama from 2007 that takes a hard look at the human cost of conflict. Directed by Nick Broomfield, this film is based on the real-life Haditha killings, where 24 Iraqi civilians were killed by U.S. Marines in 2005. The story unfolds from multiple perspectives. We follow a group of Marines from Kilo Company, led by Corporal Ramirez, played by Elliot Ruiz. They're on a routine patrol when a roadside bomb kills one of their own. In retaliation, the Marines storm nearby houses, leading to a tragic massacre of innocent civilians. But the film doesn't just focus on the soldiers. It also gives voice to the Iraqi civilians caught in the crossfire. We see their lives before the attack, a family going about their day, unaware of the impending danger. This dual narrative creates a powerful contrast, highlighting the chaos and confusion of war. What sets Battle for Haditha apart is its documentary-style approach. Shot in Jordan with a small crew, the film uses handheld cameras and natural lighting to create an immersive experience. Many of the actors are non-professionals, including former Marines and Iraqi refugees, adding authenticity to the performances.
Thinking straight. You're not, all right? You can't because you're a million miles.
Our number 7 countdown is Body of Lies, a smart and intense spy thriller from 2008, directed by Ridley Scott. It stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Russell Crowe, and it's all about the messy, confusing, and dangerous world of CIA operations in the Middle East. The story follows Roger Ferris, played by Leonardo DiCaprio. He's a CIA field agent working across Iraq and Jordan, chasing down a powerful terrorist leader named Al-Salim. Ferris is brave, sharp, and he's out there in the dirt, risking his life every day to gather intel and stop attacks. But here's the twist. While Ferris is on the ground, his boss Ed Hoffman, played by Russell Crowe, is sitting back in the U.S., controlling everything through phone calls and satellite feeds. Hoffman treats the war like a video game, giving orders from afar, while Ferris is the one facing real bullets and blood. That tension between them is what drives the whole movie. To find the terrorist leader, Ferris teams up with Hani, the head of Jordanian intelligence, played by Mark Strong. Hani is cool, calm, and doesn't trust the Americans much, especially when they start playing dirty. Ferris creates a fake terrorist organization to lure out the real one, but the plan starts spinning out of control. Lies pile up, alliances break, and Ferris realizes that in the world of espionage, nobody can be fully trusted, not even his own agency.
They're just people. They're not like you.
You gotta wake up.
Our number 6 countdown is The Messenger. This is a really emotional war drama that came out in 2009. Now, this movie isn't about the battlefield or explosions. It's about what happens after the war. It's quiet, heartbreaking, and honestly one of those films that stays with you. The story follows a soldier named Will Montgomery, played by Ben Foster. He's just come back from Iraq after getting injured in combat. But instead of being sent home for good, he's assigned to a new duty that's probably harder than any battle. He has to deliver news to the families of soldiers who died in action. Will is teamed up with an older, more experienced officer, Captain Tony Stone, played by Woody Harrelson. Their job is to go door to door, knock on people's doors, and tell them the worst news anyone can hear, that their loved one isn't coming back. And the rule is, no touching, no crying, no getting personal. Just deliver the message and move on. The Messenger isn't a typical war film. There's no enemy to fight, no victory to celebrate. It's about grief, guilt, and how hard it is for soldiers to return to normal life. It's powerful, quiet, and incredibly human.
That dog saved my life.
Our number 5 countdown is Megan Levy. This is a movie that's based on a true story. And yeah, it's one of those films that'll make you feel everything. It's about friendship, loyalty, and the bond between a Marine and her dog. The story follows Megan Levy, played by Kate Mara. She's a young woman who doesn't really know where her life is going. She's lost, she's dealing with family issues, and she just wants to find purpose. So she joins the U.S. Marine Corps, hoping for a fresh start. But things change when she's assigned to the K9 unit. That's the group that trains bomb-sniffing dogs. There, she meets Rex, a tough and aggressive German shepherd that no one wants to handle. But somehow, Megan connects with him. She gains his trust, and together, they start training and going on dangerous missions. Our number 4 countdown is Buried, a tense and intense thriller from 2010 that will make you feel trapped, literally. This movie is small in size, but huge in tension, and it's all about one man's fight for survival. The story follows Paul Conroy, played by Ryan Reynolds. He's a truck driver working in Iraq when his convoy gets attacked. He wakes up to find himself buried alive inside a wooden coffin. He has a cell phone, a lighter, and that's basically it. No way out, no one around, just darkness and a ticking clock. The whole movie is about Paul trying to survive while being trapped underground. He calls for help on his phone, tries to negotiate with the kidnappers, and searches for any possible way to escape. Every second counts, because he has limited oxygen, limited battery on his phone, and he doesn't know how long he'll last. What makes Buried so intense is that almost the entire movie takes place in that coffin. There are no explosions, no big action scenes, just Ryan Reynolds, the camera, and a growing sense of panic. Our number 3 countdown is Warfare. This film comes from director Alex Garland. the guy who made Ex Machina and Civil War, but this time he joins hands with Ray Mendoza, a real-life Navy SEAL who actually lived through what we see in this movie. So yeah, this one feels real. The movie is set in 2006, right in the middle of the Iraq War. A small team of Navy SEALs is sent to the city of Ramadi. Their mission sounds simple: take over a house, watch enemy movements, and report back. But things quickly go downhill. They get discovered by insurgents, and suddenly, what started as a quiet watch mission turns into a terrifying survival situation. The whole story unfolds almost in real time. There's no fancy background music or overdramatic speeches. You just feel the tension, the sound of bullets, the fear in their voices, the chaos when communication fails. It's raw, it's messy, and it's brutally realistic. The movie runs for about 95 minutes, but trust me, it feels like you're in that house with them the entire time. Our number 2 countdown is American Sniper. This is a powerful war drama directed by Clint Eastwood, based on the real-life story of Chris Kyle, a U.S. Navy SEAL sniper. The film stars Bradley Cooper as Chris Kyle and Sienna Miller as his wife, Taya. The movie follows Chris from his early days in Texas, a simple guy who becomes one of the deadliest snipers in U.S. military history. After the 9/11 attacks, he joins the Navy SEALs and is sent to Iraq. His mission is to protect his fellow soldiers from hidden enemies, often from rooftops, watching over them through his rifle scope. Kyle earns the nickname Legend for saving countless American lives, but every kill takes a piece of his soul. While he's a hero in the war zone, his personal life back home starts falling apart. He struggles to connect with his wife and kids, haunted by the memories of war and the people he couldn't save. The movie shows the emotional cost of war, not just the battles outside, but the ones inside a soldier's mind. Our number 1 countdown is The Hurt Locker. This is an intense war drama film directed by Kathryn Bigelow. It's set during the Iraq War and follows a U.S. Army bomb squad that deals with explosive devices every day. The movie centers on Sergeant William James, played by Jeremy Renner. He's a fearless but reckless soldier who joins a small team responsible for defusing bombs in Baghdad. From the first scene, you can feel the tension. Every mission could be their last. James isn't like others. He's addicted to danger. Where others see fear, he feels alive. His teammates, Sanborn and Eldridge, start questioning his methods. James often ignores safety rules, risking everyone's lives just to face the thrill. The movie doesn't show big war battles. Instead, it focuses on the psychological side of soldiers who live with constant fear, adrenaline, and trauma. The movie won 6 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director, making Kathryn Bigelow the first woman ever to win Best Director at the Oscars.